It's been another explosive night in Gaza City. Right now it's 4 in the morning and there is no sign of a truce between Israel and Hamas. Today we learned 3 U.S. Navy ships are headed to the waters off Israel as this situation intensifies. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton arrived in the region to push for peace. She is helping in the attempt to forge a ceasefire after a week of fighting between Israeli forces and Gaza militants. The images of violence in the Middle East are heartbreaking, terrifying, and they're half a world away. But one local man puts things in perspective and brings the proximity of neighboring rocket attacks home because he's experienced them. The sound alone is enough to tell Yaron Leaf what kind of rocket it is.
Based on the whistle that it makes when it flies. And those kids over there know exactly to know which city is being targeted based on the sound.
Yaron lived through rocket attacks like these as a child growing up in Israel.
What I really remember is my parents waking me up and rushing us into shelters, shells that fall from the sky. It's frightening regardless.
Yaron runs a business in San Diego now. He's lived in the U.S. for 12 years, but still has family, including his parents and sisters in cities targeted by these latest rocket attacks.
It's a weekend, my nephew had a bar mitzvah in Jerusalem, and that's when they were trying to shell Jerusalem.
It's hard for most Americans to understand that civilians here live every day knowing this can happen, and that those who want to hurt them are less than an hour away.
What would happen here and how shaken we would be.
To put things in perspective, first you need to look at a map. Here's Israel and here's Gaza bordering the sea. Within about a 50-mile radius are Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, both being shelled hard. Now imagine downtown San Diego being Gaza. It would be like rockets from there hitting Vista and Julian.
You are inside the place that is trying to kill you.
You feel sympathy on both sides.
100%.
He says Israel is not targeting civilians, but in the end, innocent people are being hit on both sides.
Kids should not be exposed to this, and you remember this for the rest of your life.
Yaron says he talks to family members twice a day and can keep track of what's happening in key parts of Israel using an app.